Hey you guys, welcome to Esme&Eric YouTube channel. You guys like, subscribe, comment, and follow. I'll have some more content like this. You guys, I had a wicked dream. Um, just this morning, hey, I had a dream of some of the people that I guess you can say we lost. I had a dream of my little buddy Will. You guys, something really strange. My buddy William Goss, and the picture you guys see right here. I had a dream about him last night, and I didn't know that the fucker was gone. I guess in my dream we met up in, I guess you can say it was Calgary, because I can like picture the skyline and all that. Hey, and my buddy right here, William, was telling me how life's been, and I in my dream I was telling him to stay out of trouble. Hey, because he's always in one type of a mix up or another. And I met William, you guys, when I was doing time at LCC with my brother Randy, my bro Mikey Mitchell, my bro Addison Wakefield before he turned into a rat. Um, my buddy Cash. You guys, last night's dream was pretty crazy. You guys, it's kind of like everybody came to say what's up, hey? And you guys, I didn't even know my friend passed away here, William, hey? This morning I woke up sad and I was thinking, why would I have a dream about Bali? And I googled his name, William Goss in Calgary, and then it popped up as an obituary. And um there's a few other people like there's a few other people too that I wanna mention. My buddy Philip Wiles, he passed away. He was in My buddy Philip was in treatment. He got out that Monday, passed away that same week. Okay, and I want to show you guys this, and this is my sister Tabitha right here, you guys. She was one of the very first that passed away in the group of fentanyl addiction, you guys. The real first group that passed away of fentanyl. This is when you guys can say that I was really against it, hey, and that saying, if you can't beat them, join them, hey, and fuck you guys. This was so much like when you lose that energy we have to carry on and all that. You eventually wonder why we join. Like, oh shit, like, it's too tough. Like, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, and oh, I heard this pill's a magic pill. I heard you feel better once you snort it. Um, that's kind of truly the way it went back in the day. Well, for me, anyways, because like I said, I was against it. I was against it, and I eventually joined it, you guys. And then while I was going through addiction, I seen people like my sister Tabitha, my bro Bali. I got another one, you guys, right here. I want to show you guys. Okay, go like this. This one's my sister Jessica. I met Jessica about 10 years ago, you guys, and yeah, there's Roxanne and Timmy. There's a whole bunch of I don't want to let you guys know. Yeah, you guys, last night's dream was kind of crazy. It's just kind of like even people I didn't know passed away were in my dream. That's why you guys, it's really like fuck. It's kind of like a magical moment for me. I'm thinking about my buddy William. Hey, like fuck, I thought he was in perfect health. You guys, he had a baby. He's a rapper. You guys, let me tell you guys this. You guys, the best rappers are never signed. The best rappers are never on TV. The best rappers are never on MTV. They're not on. You don't see any of that, you guys. It's usually in our lifetime we see it. You guys, and coming from jail, you guys, there's a lot of talent in jail. My buddy happened to be one of them, and man, he was one hell of an artist. He could have, he could have did things if he wanted to, and it's really tough what addiction does to us. Say, um, yeah, you guys, addiction has taken a lot of us, you guys, and if you're from Kaina, you guys got a story. Um, Even myself, you guys, I had a fall back. You guys, I had a fall back, and I'm not too pleased with it, you guys. And sometimes we do what we got to do, especially to try and make life work. And there's always that saying somebody says, get up and get her. Sometimes you get up and it ain't there, you guys. It's not there. You can't just go and get her and think, oh well, this is, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna this is my plan of attack. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna make $1 million, I'm gonna fucking start a business, I'm gonna do. No, it's not that easy, you guys. Life is, in fact, you guys, if life was that easy, we wouldn't have that many people falling off to addiction and all that shit, running that way than running this way. um Addiction's a funny game, guys. It can affect you the same way it affects me, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing drugs to fall off. It could be anything, you guys. It could be the means of trying to handle your own personal addiction, and sometimes we do what we got to do, just to fulfill that. And sometimes people don't agree with what we do, especially when it comes to family. They want us to get help, they want us to get treatment, they want us to do this. And you guys, I had a little discussion yesterday with my wife. There's this new clinic in Calgary, and these scholars are from all over North America. So there's some from Yale, there's a couple from Harvard, all these Ivy League colleges, and these doctors got together, and I guess it was their plan of attack to try and I don't know. I guess if they're trying to, I don't know how to say it. Whether they're trying to stop addiction, or I don't know what it is, but these scholars that graduated from Harvard, graduated from Yale, or wherever the fuck you came from, they haven't even had a drop of alcohol, haven't even had a stench of smoke in your lungs. There's a lot of these guys out there that claim to help us that don't even know what the fuck is going on in the first place, you guys. So you got to think about that firsthand, before you get help. And you guys, like, when I was going through it, I was working with children's services and had a lot of these directors, these workers stating that they knew a lot about addiction because most of their clients were addicts. So that's the way my children's file was all approached, was through the eyes of somebody who has clients that are mostly suffering from addiction. Tried my best to explain to the people that, okay, addiction is not this. Addiction wasn't that, but what did I know, right? I was the one that was addicted. I was the one doing the drugs. I was the one fucking snorting fentanyl. I was the one fucking smoking crack cocaine, snorting cocaine, doing all this and that. So what do I know, right? What do I know about addiction? And you guys, not only that, you guys, our support systems, our peer systems, all these are solutions to addiction. We don't look at it that way. Um, there's somebody on my Facebook list that really fucking, oh my god, you guys, this piece of shit is like, he's trying hard to do his own thing, And I was supporting him at first, and he started opening his fucking mouth, talking about me, talking about addiction, talking like that he was all fucking better than it. And then you guys, I made a video. It was called "Crabs in the Bucket," and that was solely for the fucker that was talking and running his mouth, you guys, because it always seems like that. Why is it that just because you lost somebody to addiction or you lost your life to addiction, you got to be bitter against it and hate everybody that is going through it? You are the people that I feel should be on the list, not my friends that I dreamt of last night. You should be on that list. If you don't know how to fucking talk to people that are dealing with addiction, other than saying you're better than them, oh, so and so got caught for trafficking, deport them. Oh, so and so got caught for trafficking, lock them up and throw away the key. I mean, it's your guys' attitude that keeps this addiction circle going and nonstop. Crabs in the bucket, people trying to get out, people trying to do stuff. Like for instance, myself, my channel, you guys, I don't have a million viewers, but I do have my same viewers that want my lives in the morning, that want to see me talk my jazz, want to see me tell stories, talk some shit. I got those people that still support me. But there's other people out there, you guys, that'll try anything to bring me down. And you guys, the only person that can bring me down, you guys, is Eric Whiteman left. Eric Boyd Whiteman left. The guy within is the only guy that can make me or break me. It's not someone that's talking shit. It's not someone that, oh, well, I lost my wife to my dealer, so now I hate every dealer out there. Or I lost my sister to the streets, prostitution, and now I hate every John out there. I hate everybody's story out there. I'm not gonna listen to your story. I'm not gonna fucking listen to you, Eric. You're no different from them. You guys, I admit something. I fell off hard on my face after my dad passed away, you guys. And yeah, sure, not, I may not have been getting high or, whatever someone wanted to, the way someone wanted to put it, oh, well, you're not getting high, so, you don't know what's really going on here. You guys, I'm the fucking poster boy of it all. I'm the one that fucking got fucking jail time. I'm the one that got locked up, lost my fucking my freedom. I'm the one that lost all my friends, you guys. I was the guy that was selling shit. Imagine how we felt when people died. And oh, right away, we start, you right away you would start thinking, oh, he's trying to cover his ass. He's trying to cover his ass. No, that's not That's not what goes on, you guys. When someone dies and we're dealing this and we're in this circle, you just wonder what their story was, because that's the natural outcome of it. That's the natural outcome of addiction. You're gonna lose your life. If you don't find yourself, you don't stop yourself, you're gonna lose your life. Doesn't mean you have to be deceased. You could lose your life walking the strip. You can lose your life sitting there dabbling in your addiction. Doesn't always have to be someone to blame. Doesn't have to be someone to point the finger or someone to say, oh, hey, you're that guy, you're that guy. But I notice a lot of us people that are dealing with addiction, it's gonna be a forever thing for the rest of our lives. I can't even work somewhere without somebody looking at me saying, "Oh, are you Eric? Aren't you that? Aren't you that?" I get that all the time. So imagine having to deal with that all the time. Turning 30, turning 40. Now I'll be turning 50 in 10 years, you guys. In 10 years, this will not leave me. This was what I put on myself because of my story. But you guys, I want you to know that every other person out there that lost their life to addiction, they had their own story, and people like I said, this guy that's a perfect example of crabs in the bucket, that every fucking thing he sees on his fucking Facebook, he has to say something about it. Like You got to look at yourself in the mirror, you guys, because straight up, I was in a situation like that, you guys, and I shut him down. I shut him down real easy. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't. I didn't feel one bit. I was treading on territory that had nothing to do with me, but because of addiction, because of people, the way you guys think it is, the way you guys define it, I had to step up and back myself up. And I wish there was other people out there that could do that, back themselves up and tell people like this kid, oh hey, why don't you shut the fuck up? You don't know what the hell addiction's about other than doing it. There's people out there that are different. That you guys, I know people that fell off trying to make rent. I know people that fell off trying to pay their car tags. I saw people fall off trying to pay insurance. I've seen people trying to just get money. I've seen people fall off from every point, every aspect. Us on Kaina, you guys, we're the biggest reserve in Canada, you guys. I'm not gonna say North America because we don't even come nowhere near close to Navajo Nation or other reservations in North America that are pretty fucking huge. But we are one of the biggest reservations in Canada. And we got a nice support system that we are using, but we're not using it correctly, you guys. We got like 5 or 6 like just alone for detox. I think we got like 4 or 5 of those alone on on our reserve in Kainai. And I was having a discussion with my wife yesterday, and that's where the discussion came up of this program in Calgary that I saw, and it was put together, like I said, with all these people that had higher education, and they want to attack the addiction. The first thing I thought was, wow, you guys have like, you've never done any drug in your life for you to be talking on it. You guys, it's tough out there, especially when it comes to addiction. But the cold, hard truth about it, it's not piece of shit drug dealers. It's not piece of shit drug users like this fucking boy used as an example. It's our stories, you guys. It's our stories within, and it's also who we are as humans, not as people in Canada, Canadian citizens. It's as human beings. You can only handle so much. You can only take so much before things start hit the ceiling, and then bam, we're on the street. We're dealing with it. Whether we did too much or too little, whether we woke up or we didn't, that's all on us. We're all human, you guys. If we cleaned up addiction, there would be no jobs for you so-called awesome people that work at these treatment centers. There would be no programs for these Ivy League scholars that have higher education that are trying to attack addiction. There would be no jobs for you guys. There would be no jobs for treatment centers. There'd be no jobs for the police. There would be no jobs for the detectives to investigate your ass to see where you're bringing this thing from. Don't you think if they wanted to stop it, they would? The cold hard truth about drugs and drug addiction is it's a part of society. It'll remain a part of society for as long as we get old, as for as long as our children get older. The best thing we can do is keep them away from it. But you guys, there's people like the so-called boy that was going off ranting about drug dealers profiting and thinking that he knew it all. The cold hard truth about him was he was just a user. He doesn't know nothing past using. He doesn't know nothing, but he's one of those kind that'll steal your work and help you look for it. He's one that'll steal your wallet and still try help you find your money. I know this kid. It's the people like him that came from addiction and even suffered from addiction himself. It's him that should be defined as the piece of shit. He's the piece of shit. for talking, running his mouth every time just to get in with the Ivy Leaguers and the higher education, all with that group, which he's never gonna fit in. Never, ever. Barely fits in being an Aboriginal on our reserve. Barely fits in. So how is it that we allow people like this scum bucket to go and talk all this jazz about addiction, about using, about when you don't know fuck all about it? All you knew was fun time on your time. Whether it was stealing the guy's work that passed out in front of you, or if it was you selling your ass to the dealer, or whatever it was, your story doesn't seem to matter. Your focus is on the dealers now. Your focus is on the users. You guys, I am a former addict of fentanyl. I'm a former addict of over the counter prescription drugs. You guys, I have my story and I have my YouTube channel. So if you guys ever want to hear any more of my stories, click on any one of those and you guys can hear my story from the beginning to the end. And well, not really an end, because when it comes to addiction, you guys, there's never really an end. There's never that rainbow that you guys see on TV. It's not there, you guys. You guys can keep looking, but it's not there. But I do know that life is precious. And for my friend Bali to come see me in my dream last night and tell me, hey, Eric, I'm dead. You better look up the obituaries tomorrow and pay some respect and much love and respect tomorrow. That was fucking shocking, you guys. It was shocking because today I went and looked up on my phone William Gosson, and he passed away just a year ago, you guys. It's coming up a year. It's gonna be a year. And then we got a buddy named Shakeith. We did a lot of time with him in Lethbridge. And I had a dream about him too last night. Same thing when I was looking up William's obituary. He was on there. He got shot. 2022, he got shot. And you guys, he was a hustler from Calgary. So you see a lot of that happening. You guys, a lot of these dealers that we used to deal with back in our day, which I'm talking about our day 10 years ago, 2014 or 2012 to 2017. We're starting to see all those guys in the newspapers of their demise, and their demise ain't always great, you guys. For the past couple months, I've been seeing a lot of these guys dropping in Calgary. So you guys, like, just to see these, just to have a dream and see my buddy come, talk to me, and it was mysterious. Like if I woke up today, I thought, like how I usually think, I would think, okay, well, Bali's in Calgary, he's balling, that's why his name's Bali. I wouldn't have had a fucking clue he died if I didn't have this dream last night. I wouldn't even have checked on Bali for the I wouldn't have checked on Bali for the next couple years. And he's always getting himself into some shit, and I thought he would be in jail by now, you guys. And I thought, Bali's got to at least be doing a fucking sentence or something, only to find out he got a life sentence. He's not getting his life back. He ain't coming back. He's gone. So that feeling is a tough feeling, you guys, especially when you lost somebody, you lost family, you lost your brother, you lost your sister, you lost your daughter. That's the worst, when you lose your family, your daughter, you lost your son. There's so much, you guys, that the story that we got is never ending. And then the story we got is usually told by other people, like this guy that was going off saying that every drug dealer was scum because he got sober. No, the truth is, you're the scum. buddy, you're the scum. You're the scum for knowing our story and then talking against it, talking like we have no idea of what sobriety means, and you're the whole definition of it. Yeah, guys, that really pissed me off, you guys. And this fucking guy is part of our reserve. He's supposed to be a part of the fucking. He's supposed to be a part of what's going on, especially when he got sober. But I doubt that this guy got sober because the way he talks against people that are using, people that are selling, people that are doing what they got to do, but all has to do with addiction. Addiction. You guys, I don't wish any ill will against him because his karma will get him because he's shouldn't be talking like that. People lose their lives every day to addiction. People like me have stories, but we can't stop it. Addiction will never stop. It's a part of society, just like how Hollywood's a part of your everyday life when you flick on the television. That's how much addiction falls into this. It's not society without addiction. We have other countries that may tackle it better than we do, but the fact will remain they still have that issue like we do. We still have that problem with drugs. We still have that problem with losing people, you guys, losing family, losing guys, all that we have to deal with. And people out there that want to run their mouth like this kid, keep running it because like what do you get out of it? I mean, like, how do you feel? Like, for instance, let's use myself when he ranted off on me. Like, how did you feel about it? Because I did a live, you guys, that the next day, and I spoke about it, you guys, and just like what I unleashed on this kid really hurt me, and I'm never one to get emotional in one of my videos, and I got pretty emotional because I talked about my father, you guys. I don't talk much about my father, Norman, but this kid along with other people brought my dad's name up and my name up and with addiction and all that and totally didn't know what the fuck they're talking about. We if you're a part if you have family or lost somebody that lost that we lost to addiction, if you're a part of that, if you got somebody that meant a lot to you and an addiction took them, you belong right here with me, you guys. You're my friend. You're my friend for we have our stories and we tell them. People like this guy that want to go off and rant, talk about us, and feel like they're better. By all means, do it because people like me and other people that understand addiction, like I said a second ago, no, it goes hand in hand with life, with society. There's gonna, like I said 3 times in my life today, they're never gonna stop addiction. They can if they want to. It's easy, guys. It's easy to stop it. I mean, like okay, when I was doing fentanyl, I got my first charge. Bam, 3 years. That right there was a deterrent. I thought to myself, I don't want to go back to jail. I don't want to ever go back. I don't ever want to deal with this shit. I don't want to ever. I'd rather be broke on the outside than be rich on the inside. But you guys, like I said, these detox centers, they need employment. These health treatment centers, they need psychologists to unload on us. They need these pharmaceutical companies like Suboxone to keep it going. And then they still point the finger. Half of our people on Kainai got addicted to fentanyl because they're addicted to opioids. Opioids that our doctor was giving them. you know. And now that life ain't too great around here, especially with addiction, we got people like the doctor saying, "Oh well, we don't give out opioids anymore. We don't give out this and that anymore." But well, yeah, because you were a part of this. You guys were a part of the problem initially. You guys are the ones that got everyone addicted on opioids, and then decide to start a program with opioids again, which is the Suboxone slash methadone or whatever it is you're on. In the states, they got kratom. There's so much, you guys, that society plays in addiction, you guys, and it's usually not. It's not our fault. It's not the people that are fucking doing it. It's not the fucking people that are selling it. It's not the people that are getting it. It's not. It's the way society was molded. There's absolutely no way to stop it, you guys, unless the government wants to stop it, unless everyone wants to get put out of the job, you know. God forbid you commit a sin. But yeah, you guys, like today's video, I had to do a lot. It's been a while since I did a live, hey, but you know, having my buddy come to me in my dream, you know, and not know what happened to him, find out what did happen to him, know that it's typical, know that it's just another day in our books. We lost a good soul. I was looking at his picture, his baby. He just had a baby, and I don't think the baby got to meet him, you know, and that's kind of sad because that's the reality of it. Um, just quick, you guys, we had a death in standoff where this couple died on their birthday. They died on top of each other. Like one was sitting at the table and she was slouched over, and then her husband was on top of her, slouched over her like this, and they were sitting on the corner of the table. And when the um, our visitors got there, they checked the pulse, and they were both deceased. Um, that was one of the very first manslaughter charges that came from Kaina, you guys. That's why I say don't tread too hard. You know, don't tread too hard. You know, some of the stuff came from our community. No one ever, and no one was. That was unprecedented at the time, you guys. That means there was never a law anywhere that caused somebody supplying drugs to be charged for murder. That was the very first time. I know. So we got people like myself that got over that little hump, and we can tell our stories through, streaming. This is my channel, you guys. I went back to school. I did some training, and I got that up there, and got more education than their average person. And I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. I'm proud of anybody that continues their education. I'm proud of anybody that can continue life and keep it going after you got through that hurdle, you got through that addiction, you got through any of that. I'm glad that you got through it, and you're here today to tell your story, Mom. So you guys, yeah, I wanted to do that video. This is the video today I wanted to do. Mysterious things happen on the other side, especially when it comes to communication. And I was very happy this morning to hear from my buddy. Hear from the other side. And damn, you guys, that's just shocking to me, you guys. Like, fuck, I didn't even fucking know. I didn't even have a fucking clue he was gone. But you guys, that really hurt. And woke up this morning feeling it, and like shit. Why must we have to go through this as human beings? And some of us have the answer, some of us don't. I feel like I don't feel like I have the answer, but I'm gonna say it falls hand in hand with strength and who you are, and it molds that protection that will keep you solidified throughout your life. That's what I think it is. So if you guys have, if you guys lost anybody to overdose or even to jail, you guys, after my video, I'm gonna say a little prayer and I'll pray for anybody that we did lose. Because every day, you guys, every day this is a war, you guys. I got family still, you guys. I got my niece on the street. I worry about her every fucking day, you guys. I wonder, like I just wonder about her. Yeah, well, as much as you guys must wonder about your people on the street, your people dealing with addiction, your people dealing with all that. But you guys, anybody that can get through it, my heart's with you, you guys. But anybody who's like an asshole like this cat that likes to talk down on people that are going through addiction and all that, fuck, I feel bad for you, buddy. I feel really bad for you, Fuck. Just knowing that you can talk down somebody going through something that you have no fucking clue about, yet you're supposed to because you came from it. So, you guys, anybody going down that road, I pray for you too, So, if you guys enjoyed my live, like, subscribe, comment, and follow. I'll do more stories on this, you guys. Um, I would like to do more stories on some of the subjects that I did speak about, but sometimes I feel like the world's not ready yet for those stories. And we'll get to them, you guys. Every story, no stone will go. It, it, we'll get through everything, you guys. And my advice for you, if you're dealing with family that's on the street and you're scared, you don't know what the outcome's gonna be, just pray, you guys, because really there's nothing we could do about it, you guys, unless we actually sit down and say we want to eliminate addiction. We want to eliminate. That'll never happen, you guys. We need work. We need 9 to 5. We need jobs. We need. It's sad. It's sad because they need us to keep going. They need us to die to keep going. They need us to die to keep doing research. They need us to. It's tough, you guys. But to anybody out there going through addiction, even if yourself, you're going through it, I pray for you. You'll get through it. You'll get through it. I think it is. I think it's who we are as a person and whole. So if you truly believe that you're gonna get out of it, you will get out of it. But if you wanna keep running your mouth and talking shit and acting like you're better than us, then go fuck yourself because that's our answer to you. Because we don't care about what you say. We don't care about how you feel about us. Oh, so and so, fuck, keep running your mouth. Keep talking about us. We're the minority down here. And that's what happens to us. So your job is there to talk us down, belittle us, and all that. Then do it. But I'll tell you guys this. I've met a lot of smart people on this side. I have nothing to hide like you guys on this side. My buddy Bali is a rapper, one of the best rappers that I enjoy listening to. I actually go to his YouTube channel and will listen to him rap because I get more out of him telling his story through rapping than somebody who signed $1 million contract in Chicago and is going crazy with drill music right now. That sucks, by the way. That sucks. My buddy Bali, he didn't suck. He didn't have $1 million contract either, but fuck, that boy could rap. That boy could fucking rap. Talent is out there. Success is out there. It's all on this side, you guys. This is the good side. It's the good side. Because we all got ignored. We all got our stories ignored. We got our. And we're still here today. For the ones that are here today, kudos to you. Well, like I said, you're gonna run your mouth. You're gonna act like the leftist group on this side that is so overwhelmed with us addicts, and you guys can't deal with us because society wants to drain us and eliminate us. And if that's your side, that's all right. I don't give a shit as much as if you're on our side or not. We're all equal. We're all here. We all have our stories. We're all here to tell it. So you guys like, subscribe, comment, and follow. Have some more content like this, you guys. From your boy Eric B. I'm out skis. I'll be back later on. I might do another live. I might do a recording of this video and re-release it, or who knows what I might do, you guys, because there's a lot I want to do with my channel, you guys. I just don't have time for it these days, and sometimes don't have the money too, because it's really expensive to put a video together. For all you guys out there wondering how come my videos don't look like the $1 million subscribers out there, it's because I don't have the means or the funds to do that. So, but if you are sticking with me throughout with what I got, kudos, guys. I love you guys for that, you guys. I'm always gonna be on your side for that. So, you guys, until then, my boy Eric, peace out.